Hi Libra, how's it going? Welcome in. Those of you who are upright, I bless you. If you're brand spanking new, I don't know how you found this platform. Buckle up. Audio discretion advice if you have little ones around. I'm dealing with criminals on this platform. Maybe you are a criminal. I don't really know. Some people are. Hey Jen, how are you? The Most High wanted me to say hi to Jen. And you know who you are. Anyway, some of you all are upright with that name, but somebody I'm talking to ain't. Anyway, I'm very straightforward on this platform because the Spirit of God comes through my spirit that way. So if you can't handle it and you're not supposed to be here, then I don't want nobody to be here that's not supposed to be. And so thanks for checking me out. I hope that you find your way. I really, really do. But anyway, it's intense today, folks. It really, really is. Give me just a second here. Most High, I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Send your fire to burn up all your enemies. Let the hills melt like wax at your presence. Somebody's a player. Secretly, High Priestess is here as well. Around your energy. Show me Libra, your world. What do you want to say to Libra? We have the Two of Cups and we have the Eight of Swords. Somebody's in their head about being in unity. For some of you all, that's a sign to you. You're not supposed to be in unity with somebody. For others of you all, somebody's really not in unity because it came out in the Gemini reading as well. So there is communication coming and somebody's stuck in some type of communication out here or being in unity so far. What else does Libra need to know? The letter R came out twice in somebody else's reading, which is very prevalent. There were two R's there. And it comes out again. There's a judgment on something. Somebody's also, or two people are going to go to jail. If somebody is in unity for a judgment to put somebody in jail, that's also here. What else do you want to bring out? Somebody's returning here in the energy. The judgment card is a final evaluation on something, and somebody is returning to do something, and it's going to have a judgment to it. Show me this judgment, please. This is the head of something. Okay, or you are the head of something. So you have a loyalty situation that's going on here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is a really sweet, caring, kind individual if they are in the upright. You have the Emperor energy here. So there's a work matter. There is, again, coming back to work for something as well. There's a word out here that goes to a renewal and a destruction. And so somebody thinks, yeah, I'm in this with you, and somebody's getting judged for some crap. Then, and if there's jail attached to some stuff, then there's jail attached to some stuff. So then there's a destruction out here. There could be a police officer that is involved. Obviously, if you've got incarceration card, then the Knight of Cups is a police officer card. So, or maybe a police officer is going to get judged. I don't know. For some of you all, this is wow. Stuck energy is really out here. Somebody's going back and forth, 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 back and forth about a decision on something, conflicted about something here. Two of Swords torn in two. Well, there's decisions out here. 22. Somebody's name is Dell, connected to something as well. Somebody's boy or lad is also connected. The Emperor is also a doorway, and we had the doorways really, really strong in the Leo reading in a totally different deck, and I just turned around and did the Virgo reading, and doorway energies was showing really big in two different decks. And in the Sagittarius energies, the doorway card came out in the reverse, and in the wording it said behind closed doors. Whatever all that means for you. And then somebody was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about something. Or maybe you run back and forth at work with coworkers or to your boss or something like that's out here. There's real stuck energy around a confliction about being in unity for something out here. The D and the R also make the phonics of a door, but the Emperor is the door. And like I said, all that other door stuff and all these other decks keep coming out, even in wording. Something's happened around a door or something like that. Somebody acts like they don't know something out here, Libra, or that's you. And that's why somebody's holding up a situation, because they're acting like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And there's like a hold up type of energy coming through. Somebody's looking from every angle because they have weaved a web of lies. If you can see, there's a web all around that cat. They've manipulated things. That's why somebody's like, they're either keeping other people as a stalemate in a confliction. Also, you know, two people act like I don't even know what's going on, or they're in unity to act like I don't know what's going on, especially those people who got gel attached to some stuff. It's too bad. And God's going to come out with a great big judgment in a really big way beyond what you're fearful of what man's going to do in a situation. I don't know. So there's pregnancy out here, or a love situation, or there's the King of Cups, or opening up and being receptive to something, or getting into unity with something out here. There's a real liar out here. Ran back into itself. Something about a drill. You could be a drill sergeant with that Emperor being here. Something about a door drill, or drilling something with the door, or to a door, or whatever that means. There was danger that came out real strong today. Somebody did something around a door. Somebody's trying to figure out something, looking from every angle on something out here. There's the Queen of Wands coming out. Could be a big Aries, don't have to be. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very, so the Emperor, that fire energy represents getting up, taking some type of risk on something, or somebody's stuck in how to do that. There's secrets out here. This is about using your intuition with the High Priestess coming out here. Show me this Emperor. Show me the door energy. A Doctor is also out here. Something about being rude. Okay, is out here. So the Hermit, this is about getting enlightenment, going within, having some type of understanding. There's a thorn out here attached to something going on. Somebody could be a heavy drinker out here as well around you. There's a loyalty situation going on, and somebody's fixing to get judged for it, folks, with your energy. So somebody's jealous. Look, somebody's jealous about some stuff. Try to figure out something to do in their jealousy. Oh, so you're the crude, rude piece of nutcase. Those of you in the negative, you're the crude, rude piece of nutcase. There you are. This Queen of Swords jumped out in the reverse with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. And that was right before the Virgo camera turned on for their reading. And I said, tell me about these two people, and the devil jumped out on them. Because somebody jealous over some stuff out here. There's fighting going on. Yes, somebody got pregnant, and yes, they had an abortion. God said to just say it just like that. Okay? And somebody got they're running around in circles in their mind on some stuff out here. I guess so, because there's third parties around you all trying to collaborate, and it's going to fall down like it fell down here, and who cares where they're trying to build it out here now. It ain't going to work out for them. There's a judgment. Something's over with something going on with your energy. Oh, God. Somebody wears a mask out here. Show me Libra. Those of you in the upright, God's fixing to take care of your enemy. There's the birds in the reverse. This is about secret communication. Could be secret communication even going online right now with a bunch of people chit-chatting about some stuff as well. Jumped over here on this fighting, or they're fighting. There's angry birds out here. Connections and bridges and connecting things and pieces and things together. Somebody knows something, they act like they don't know. People are talking about some stuff and adding the pieces of things together. Something's being looked at real close out here around something going on. You can sit there all you want and say, I don't even know what you're not. We don't even know. Liar, liar, pants on fire, burn, brand charred, burning of the skin's coming. Just came out and confirmed itself in the Virgo reading. You can take it literal, spiritual, I don't know. But somebody's stubborn out here. It's a bad place to be, man. The bear, the jealousy, there's something to do with a loyalty situation. The Most High tells us that he gets jealous and real mean if you're not loyal to his righteousness. There's no escape. There's a bad, bad, bad whore. She's in the reverse. That's the karmic lady. They're a nutcase. This is the ditch that God keeps bringing out. Somebody's a ditch. Somebody does whoredom at their work, or that's what they do for work, or whatever that is. That's in the reverse. She came out in the Taurus reading, I think, or the Gemini reading, whichever one it was. Both karmic, male and female. The other man, the other woman's also come out in wording as well. There's business really big attached to something, or while you have been at work, something has happened out here. People are talking. They are really hashing it out or fixing to hash some things out here around your energy because they have added some things together. People have analyzed even signatures on some things, even on the job, and whatever somebody has weaved the web or on the web as well in a nasty type of a way, because this can go to internet and stuff. It has been illegal because somebody's got incarceration on them on something. Anyway, show me Libra. Okay. The fish keep coming out. This is finances and stuff. And distorting things. Again, somebody is like holding something up around your energy, acting like, I don't even know what you're... we don't even know. What? And they're willing to fight about it. Whatever that means for you. This is feeling weighed down, or somebody was weighed down in the water and drowned the other day. It came out, all that water in the ship, and the word drowning was there, and the river came out, and somebody weighed somebody down and killed somebody as well, because death has been really big. Then somebody has done that. The Hermit can represent, I'm trying to catch you up in something. Pull you down in something. This is like weighed down. It's also occupation card. There's something about your job for the energies that are going that way. This is long time occupation stuff, but feeling weighed down. There's the bear again. It's out here twice. Somebody is or two people are just freaking nutcases around some stuff. Again, business real big with the emperor there, and there's fighting going on, and somebody's crazy trying to collaborate, or somebody did collaborate, or they did it twice and it just didn't work out, and they think this time it's going to work out. And tell you something, if I hate to bust your bubble, it ain't going to work out for you. So you better look in the freaking mirror and do what's correct out here. God's going to give a horrible tempest on you, on those people who are involved in some excrement crap. Actually, talked about it tonight. The Hermit and the pictograph language can go to filthy, dirty things, but that house carries it. It goes to your intestines, which is excrement. There's an excrement issue out here around some stuff. Oh, it's because somebody's loved. Look, the word came out to circle around for a renewal or a renewal and a destruction. Those two letters that make this card are already out here. And somebody's conflicted about getting into unity. What are you conflicted about? You know if it's right or wrong. There's something about a loyalty situation. But if the loyalty situation is about you going, well, should I be loyal to something wicked? Then you're going to be destroyed. You should be loyal to the truth about something. But somebody's upside down and karmic and crazy out here with the whore. We know that's a prostitute whore ditch because God brought out in wording. There's a destruction and a judgment coming, Libra. And anyway, those of you who are dealing with some jealousy situation, if it's safe for you to love, then it is, and you are loved, and somebody's like literally losing their mind out of it. Probably your ex, because the ex just came out, and I think the Virgo reading. A business deal. Well, it's all over the place, and there's court attached to this stuff. Again, you know, all you gotta do is just hang out a little bit, and you hope it just continues to unfold some stuff. Why it's out here. So many people click off. They miss so much, and anyway, it's something else. There's a business deal going on. You know what you should do? If somebody said, "Hey, baby, let me jump in bed with you," go ahead. Get your rocks off. That's it. Rocks from heavens are going to come flying on you. Anyway, there's a court matter. Somebody's trying to get out of the thing. Oh, it's for the travel stuff that's come out all night as well. Somebody trying to go overseas or something like that today. But there's a destruction in it. There's a destruction. They're a thief and they are going to get caught, or that's you. Whoever's who. You know they're a liar. You know they're a liar because they were coming back in somebody else's reading saying, "I'm sorry." They only need you for what they need. They're distorting the communication. They're the ones feeling weighed down with some stuff because they know there's jail on a business deal that they've already done that was wrong. Ain't no escaping it, folks. Russia's really strong out here. 2 Russia connections for those of you, because we just had Democrat energy come out as well. So whatever that's all about. And then the United States of America has come out over and over again as well. The secrets came out in the reverse. Jumped over on this Queen of Swords that's just sitting here in the reverse. So those people who are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, they've had secrets. It's out. Or they are coming out. Okay? Something around a celebration is here, or again, something about somebody drinking was here with that 9 of Cups earlier on in the video. A surprise and a sacrifice, or something is sacrificial out here. Okay? No. People ain't going to be your sacrifice. I'm sorry. You demonic piece of nutcases that do that crap. Because we deal with people that are in magic because it showed up tonight. Real heavy. Somebody like put spells on you. The cuckoos. That's why God calls those people crazy. Something about just settling. Settling in court on something is also out here. You interpret what that means for you. Give me some words for Libra. You hold up. Or settling in a relationship. It's going to get you caught up in something. Or here we go, let's collaborate again and do something. It didn't work the last 2 times you went back and did something, right? For those of you dealing with that kind of stuff. So I'm very karmic out here. This woman in the reverse around your situation is very karmic. Something on the radio, or the business deal was thieved. The talent's already come out. The music wasn't yours. The book that somebody else wrote wasn't yours. The painting wasn't yours. Whatever somebody's talent and general energies is, it was stolen. Something on the radio though is music, and the drummers already come out, and then the singers come out in the Gemini reading. It wasn't yours. You stole it. And there's a consequence to that. You will go to jail. I don't care if you're the head of a nation or some poor person on the road that did so. I don't care who you are. It was stolen. There's a Judas out here. There's 2 people out here doing some stuff. There's a Judas out here. You better check the people around you, because somebody ain't who they say they are, and they did a business deal and took some money for some stuff on somebody's stuff out here. You acted all kind and sweet and then kissed somebody on the cheek. You did something? Or they did it to you? A library connection is out here. Here's the Queen of England. So Big Ben just showed up in the Virgo reading. And again, the United States of America was also there. And so there's something real strong this last week that's got a connection to that. And England's been coming out on my platform all week. We've had the Queen of England last week, just over and over and over, kept coming out, Queen Consort stuff. And so anyway, we know that the Queen of England's already passed on. But it's just telling about that area, or something's being told about when she was alive and some things that has also taken place. I don't know, you put the pieces together, but God's wanting to pound it out here. England and Russia is really strong out here in this reading. Something seen on TV, or something's going to be seen on TV and heard on the radio. Okay? The highway of the upright is to depart from evil, and he that keeps his way preserves his soul. So again, live or die, because you do know the truth. Okay. Don't you dare sit there, get onto your children, and then you turn around as God's child and think you're going to do something when he's sitting here flat out telling you this is what you should do and you're going to do it. Or you won't make it to him. And a lot of you all get on your children, and you're just like a hypocrite, really, in society on things. And God's trying to correct because he loves people. But if you're not his child, you're children of wrath, and he's going to destroy you, like he said. All it is, people don't want to go to jail. That's all it really is about. There's a group of people who are out here sleeping with the same person, thinking that they're the only person they're sleeping with, and they're playing them all. It's the whore. Come out all night. And STDs just came out in Virgo reading. So there's a destructive energy. Everybody's sleeping with this hoe. And everybody thinks, wow, you're so gorgeous, and you're just mine. And they're doing that to everybody. They're hopping around like a bunny rabbit in everybody's bed. So if you're in some type of a relationship, they ain't really in it with you. Those of you who are not following God's ways, whoever this is, why ever it's here, there's a group of people that they lay with. It's a whore. Congress now is here. Hey, it's like I said, Democrat in the United States come out really strong. Most of it says not to have any gods before him. No person is supposed to be before God in your eyes. Nothing. We're to cling to him. But that's your business. You don't want to follow God? Okay. It's your business. Die then. Why would you die? But anyway, people are going to choose that broad path. Anyway, it says you better beware, because they are protected by Jehovah. So somebody is trying to do a business deal against somebody who belongs to God. It ain't going to work out for you. God's saying you better beware. Sorry, but not sorry. We're protected all day long. You're digging your own pit. Anyway, God's fixing to do something to America. And between America and Russia and Britain, it's really strong on my table here all week. So God don't give a rip. He'll blow up everybody. He don't care. If you're not in righteousness, he don't care. A false person being exposed is out here. Somebody is freaking false. It says that the righteous, they're delivered out of trouble, and the wicked come in its stead. So who are you? Only you could answer that question, because you do know what to do. That's why we're getting pictures of, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You're right, oh my God. You're going to go to heaven or hell in a decision that you're fixing to make on something out here. Surprise! God is not going to surprise you. He gave you a 24-hour period to get something done out here, where the judgment is upon you. False people out here, willing to be some kook around some whore. Guess what? Thank you, Mosai. The Mosai says in the book of Revelation, at the end of this sexual idiot that's out here sleeping with everybody, it says that everybody actually turns on the whore and burns her and eats her flesh. This whore's fixing to get beat up by God, and they just think they got everybody in their little circle, and oh, I got you in a connection here, and everybody thinks that whatever. That whore's fixing to burn, and God just said so. Burn, brand, charred, burning to the skin. That the whore's fixing to be burned by God. They ain't all that in a bag of chips. You get mixed up with that thing in this business deal, I guess you'll go right down and fry with the whore. God consider you the whore as well. I gotta get out of this energy. So there's fraud out here. There's a bunch of money all day long that's come out. Your children's involved in some stuff as well. This is something that is unfolding out here for people. This also tells you to trust. The letter F, the letter L, the letter J, the letter D, the letter R. Good luck.